JP, as you mentioned, it's a balancing act. It's not an easy one. When we looked at it again, we felt that the short-term boost that you would get from lowering rates in terms of either easing the debt burden or in terms of stimulating the economy is not. If you weigh that again with some of the longer-term unintended consequences, it's not an efficient trade-off at this point. Part of the reason is, again, if we don't doubt, again, the recovery has been slow. It's been sluggish, but it's there. But if you look at the reasons why the growth has been sluggish and the recovery has been so slow, a lot of it has to do with the slower recovery than expected recovery in tourism in the past year. A lot of it has to do with slower than expected recovery in exports, and also, very importantly, slow disbursement of the budget. If you look at, for example, because the government had delays in terms of getting the budget passed. If you look at the kind of the foregone GDP from the delayed budget, it comes out to, both from the last quarter of last year plus the first quarter of this year, it comes out to be about 0.8% of GDP. So it's a good chunk of change. So the point is, if you look at the reasons that have caused the growth to be that sluggish and the recovery not to be that strong, it doesn't have so much to do with things that are sensitive to interest rates. And again, when we balance take those considerations to account, we felt that, again, that the current rate was, again, supportive of the recovery, getting things back within the target ranges that we've set, and is also consistent with trying to get an orderly deleveraging, getting that balancing act that you mentioned between not raising the debt burdens for households too much, but at the same time not encouraging people to take on too much new debt. Because if that happens, then that orderly transition of household debt that we'd like to see is not going to happen.